The sweet, sensitive nature of King Charles has always been on display, even before he assumed the responsibility of the British crown. While many in the royal hierarchy believed they knew everything about the king, especially regarding his love life, he has now chosen to confirm and debunk many of their long-held suspicions and assumptions. Could it be that everything we thought we knew about the king was wrong? Why has he chosen this moment to set the record straight? Join us as we explore the king's decision to reveal the hidden truth and surprise everyone. Boy, King Charles was completely different from what anyone expected a monarch to be. He had his own ideas, a unique sense of humor, and above all, a kind nature, kindness to a fault, as some senior figures in the royal family saw it. His father, Prince Philip, a former soldier who served in His Majesty's Royal Air Force, was undoubtedly a tough man. Watching his son, the heir apparent to the British throne, display such sensitivity made him believe that Charles needed to be challenged, needed to toughen up. Together with the Queen, they decided to send Charles to a school that would toughen him mentally and physically. Charles made history by becoming the first heir apparent to attend a formal school rather than being homeschooled like his predecessors. In 1956, he was enrolled at Hill House School under headmaster Stuart Townend, who even encouraged the king to let Charles train in football. Football, a contact sport, is not known for going easy on anyone. Combined with intense schoolwork and strict deadlines, it was designed to push Charles out of his comfort zone. But his father wasn't satisfied yet and continued to push him further, first to Cheam School in Hampshire, and then to the rugged Highlands of Scotland, where he attended Gordonstoun. In the 1960s, Gordonstoun was known for its tough environment, making it an ideal place to instill grit. Charles, though a prince, received no special treatment. Instead, he became the perfect target, a wealthy boy far from home with distant, unavailable parents. According to Jonathan Dimbley's 1994 biography of Charles, the young prince was mercilessly bullied. Dimbley described Gordonstoun as Colditz in kilts, a reference to the notorious German POW camp, Colditz, juxtaposed with the traditional Scottish kilts the students wore. Despite the hardships, Charles didn't just endure, he prevailed. He later dismissed the school's toughness as overrated, stating that he simply chewed them up and spat them out. Following his education, Charles surprised many by choosing to serve in the Royal Air Force, a move that would play a pivotal role in shaping his character and future. Upon completing his time at Gordonstoun, Charles took on more royal responsibilities as heir apparent. He had witnessed firsthand what it took to be a leader and the strength required to make difficult decisions. Royal insiders noted that many influential figures in the monarchy questioned Charles's suitability for the throne, viewing his claim as legitimate only due to the laws of primogeniture, not because of any perceived strength or leadership ability. They doubted whether he had the grit to make the tough calls demanded of a monarch. But Charles began to prove them wrong. He officially took on the titles of Prince of Wales and Earl of Chester on July 1, 1969, a symbolic and substantial step in demonstrating his readiness for the crown. When he was crowned by his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, Charles had already experienced a taste of rulership. However, he understood that if he was ever going to rise to the level of a true monarch and earn the respect of those who openly, and secretly, doubted him within the thin walls of Buckingham Palace, he had to do more. Determined, he joined Her Majesty's Royal Air Force and the Royal Navy in the 1970s. His military journey began in 1969 during his second year at Cambridge, where he received Royal Air Force training. There, he learned to fly the Chipmunk aircraft with the Cambridge University Air Squadron and was presented with his RAF wings in August 1971. Despite his commitment, rumors from inside Buckingham Palace suggested that some in the royal hierarchy believed Charles was using military service to stroke his ego, doubting he would ever survive the rigors. But perhaps they never truly understood him. Charles was kind, compassionate, and to some, even a bit of a softy. Yet there was far more beneath the surface. He was confident in his strength, his role in the British monarchy, and the global significance of his name, especially within Commonwealth nations. He chose to be the gentle giant, not merely a brute, nor solely a man of intellect, but someone who embodied both qualities. He balanced the emotional spectrum within himself, blending the yin and yang of his nature to achieve his own sense of equilibrium, firmness. His performance in the military was outstanding, but eventually, his time in service came to an end, and he had to return home.